Happy New Year's Eve, if you're watching live. My name is Teresa Miglietti, and this site is called Take What Rings True. So the whole idea is I share spiritual stuff, and you decide whether you believe it or not. And you don't have to believe anything I say. So today I want to talk about resolutions. So resolutions. I'm going to the short version and a longer version. So short and to the point, or programming for your future successfully. So first, number one, love yourself. Love yourself. You are a child of the Creator, God, the universe, whatever you want to call the greater being, the greater power. Number two, help others by spreading hope. And you can do that by just showing kindness, smiling at someone, and love others. That's it. If you do those things, your life will feel better and other people's lives will feel better. So love yourself, help others by spreading hope, show kindness, and just love others. That doesn't mean you have to like everyone. That just means that you appreciate their spark of God. You know, when people say namaste or namaste, however you say it, you're appreciating the spark of God within other people. Yay. That's a short one. Now the longer one. And this idea was taken from Jane Roberts, who's a channel, and she channels someone named Seth. So these ideas mostly come from Seth, or the starting point was from Seth. So number one, realize we choose to come into life to experience. So we're not going to be perfect. Only our Creator is perfect. So stop beating yourself up. You are unique. You have your own likes. You have your own dislikes. You are the only you in the universe. And you're much loved by our Creator. So number one resolution is approve of yourself. You are unique. Like yourself. Approve yourself. You're great. And don't let anyone else judge you. Number two, no, you are not that clapboard you see in the movies, but that clapboard is something to take into account. You know, take one and they clap that thing, clapper. Take two, take three. Well, we are so lucky because our Creator allows us as many takes as we need to learn something, even if it takes more than one life. I know often it takes me at least 3 times to even get what the lesson is or get what they're trying to tell me. You know, there's a Japanese proverb, and there's also a form of this in the Bible in Proverbs. But the Japanese proverb is fall down 7 times, get up 8. So just keep trying. You don't have to do everything perfectly the first time or any time. It's the intent and the trying and the overcoming. Give yourself grace. Give yourself space. I love that our Creator gives us as many takes as we need and as many lifetimes as we need to overcome our lessons. We chose those lessons. We tend to spend a lot of time replaying our failures, replaying our mistakes. Stop that. It's already happened. It's in the past. Stop replaying it. So focus on your accomplishments. So take that time you're spending replaying all the yucky stuff and spend at least as much time focusing on your accomplishments and replaying those. Replay the achievements. Replay how you figured something out finally. You knew what to do. You would do this next time. Francine, one of the spirit guides who had come into trance classes, would say, when you finally figure out what you should have done, you get the brownie button. Now, if you're in Girl Scouts, there's a little kid version of Girl Scouts called brownies, and you would get these little buttons. So you get your brownie button if you figure out what you were supposed to have done. So be joyful in that. So, number 2 resolution, be happy when you figure out what to do and rejoice in your accomplishments. Number 3, remember, your life is not set in stone. We are creators. We have a hand in our possibilities of the future. One of my favorite examples, which you probably heard before, is your house. You want a house. There are so many possibilities of a house. You could have the shack on the alley with no view, old clapboard falling apart. You could have a cabin in the woods. You could have a beautiful home on the hill with a gorgeous view. You have many choices of a home, a house. And we need to remember not to limit ourselves. Take time in the next few days to think about your needs and your wants, one at a time. Don't do your house, your job, your kids, your moving, one at a time. Take time to think about your needs and your wants, but you could make a list. This is something I want to consider, something. So make your list and then just work on one of them at a time. So take time to think about what would be your ideal scene. Say you want to move, okay? What kind of location do you want to be in? Do you want it to be the desert? Do you want to be the woods? Do you want to be by the water? Do you want to live in an apartment? Do you want to live in a 3-room apartment? Do you want to live in a townhouse? Do you want to live in a cabin? Set out what you want, but don't make it so definitive that you don't have options. So take time to think about what you want, decide what your ideal would be, and paint a picture, but leave space for possibilities you have not even thought of. For instance, yesterday, I was shopping with a friend at the grocery store. We went out and there was this guy getting out of this silver convertible, brand new, looked brand new, but it had a bent fender. So my friend made a comment about the fender. And the guy said he'd been trying to figure out how to get a reliable car. And his friend just gave him this car because he could no longer drive. So for the cost of maybe eventually fixing the fender, he got a brand new car. So don't limit yourself. Don't assume, oh no, I can't get a new car. Oh no, there's always a possibility. So number 3 resolution, you have many possibilities in life. Don't limit yourself. Be open to the unexpected possibilities. So what is your ideal? And is it a need or a want? If it's a need, make sure you do those first. What do you need? You need shelter. You need food. You need a way of gathering food or buying food. So, put those first and then work on your wants. Number 4, realize the future is only probabilities. Yes, we wrote in our chart the big experiences that we want. But like the possible house or the possible car, we can let the universe know about our desires. Take some time to think about what you need and want, especially in this time of ascendance. The future is unwritten, and we have so many probabilities, so many possibilities. Think about, what do you want to accomplish? What do you want in your future? And let the universe know. Write it, draw it, envision it in some way. But don't put in every little detail. Leave space for possibilities you never thought of. Don't settle for the shack on the alley. So resolution number 4, let the universe know what you want. It helps to write it down because they can read. Spirit guides can read. Entities, your ancestors, your relatives can read what you wrote. And if you have not given your spirit guide permission to read your thoughts during this lifetime, then they don't always know. You say, help me. And it's like, oh, help you get the hot dog, help you clean your house, help you wash your car, help your son who's sick at the hospital. You need to be specific and say it, whisper it even out loud, or give your guide permission, which is why if you write out what you want, you can burn it, you can bury it. You don't have to keep it forever on a piece of paper. But if you write it, they can see it. So in some way, say it out loud, or in some way, let the universe know what you want. So that's resolution number 4. Number 5, start taking steps. You want to change jobs? You want to write a book? You want to move to a new country? You want to speak on stage? Take a step onto your future path. The universe cannot start helping you until you commit to your desired path. You want to move? Then really take a step towards moving. Start Googling locations or checking the weather there, or what are the rents there, or what jobs are possible. Or maybe you want to start using your spiritual gifts. Take some time and step onto that path. Maybe you want to know your spiritual gifts. Then find someone like me who can channel to read the gift or gifts available to you. Maybe you want to start channeling. Maybe you believe that you are a healer. Well, then take a step towards doing that. If you don't take the step, then the angels can't step in and help you. And the universe is just waiting. It's like, okay, they said they want that. Do they really want that? So resolution number 5, start your future. Step onto the path you want to take. It's amazing to me. I had a friend, I was doing a group channeling, or group question and answer. So you can ask a question. And this person that I know, that she wanted to become a medium. She wanted to become a channel. And it's like she was waiting for somebody to come knock on the door and say, okay, you can start being a channel, or you can start being a medium. I said, if you want to do it, take the step, take a class, start doing it, practice it. So finally, she put aside her job in tech for a little while and took a class. And now she's doing, that's what she wanted to do. Now, that doesn't have to be her full-time job, but it's the spiritual path that she wanted to take, and she wasn't taking it. She knew what she wanted to do, but she didn't take that step. And as soon as you take that step, then she was able to find the class that she could take. Otherwise, they don't come knock on your door and say, oh, you want to move to Wyoming? Here's the map. Here's where you're going to live. That doesn't happen. You have to decide, this is what I want to do. And then the help will come to you. But until you step onto the path, the universe is just waiting. It's like, well, that's your pie in the sky that you have. Are you actually going to want to do that? Are you actually going to step on the path? So decide. You want the short resolutions, just love yourself, love others, and be kind. That's a good way to start the year. Or you can do the more programming, where you go through the resolutions that I suggest. None of these have to be your resolutions. You decide what you want to do. It's your life. It's your path. You take the steps that you want to take in this lifetime. If you want to sit there and do nothing, then that's your choice. So number 1 resolution I suggested of the long resolutions, approve yourself. Approve of yourself. You are doing a great job. You made it to Earth. Not everyone is allowed to come. You are brave and you came to Earth. Number 2, be happy when you figure out what to do and rejoice in your accomplishments. So it took you 17 times to figure out something. Okay, that's done now. Be happy in what you've done. You figured it out. Rejoice in your accomplishments. Number 3, you have so many possibilities in life. Don't limit yourself. Be open to unexpected possibilities. So the guy who got the car and didn't do anything for the car, the car just came to him because he wanted a car. He stated what he wanted and he got it. Number 4, let the universe know what you want. The universe cannot help you unless you let the universe know. So write it down, say it out loud, draw it. But don't just say, help me. Help you what? And don't settle for that shack on the alley. No, there are possibilities. You are worthy. You can have perfect wealth. You can have perfect health. You just need to believe it. You are so powerful. Resolution number 5, start your future. Step onto the path you want to take. You want to start your spiritual gifts? Then do that. You want help figuring out what they are? Talk to me. You want to move to a new country? Then do that. You want to speak on stage? Then start. You want to change jobs? Do it. You want to write a book? Do it. So, thank you for listening to me. You can just do the short resolutions, love yourself, love others, and be kind. Or you can start programming. Or not. Your choice. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being with me. And I will see you next week. Hey, Naomi, Hilda. I don't know who else was on there, but thank you for visiting with me today. Okay, so next Wednesday, 10:30, hopefully. Bye. Happy New Year. Love yourself.